Thank God you've come.
Mr. and Mrs. Wilkins, is it?
I knew at once she was dead. And the removal men had a mobile, so I just dialed 999.
Yeah, we'd only just got here with the furniture, you see.
We left at 7 and we were hoping to be unloaded by 11, and now this has to happen.
How inconvenient for you, sir.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't touched her. I took one look and came straight back out. I didn't want Linda upset.
Oh, come on, Donald.
Let's just get inside, shall we, sir?
No, Linda.
I'm all right.
In there. She is dead, isn't she?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's nothing anyone could have done, Mr. Wilkins, don't worry. Any sign of any ID, George, anything?
Well, just a wedding ring. Hold on. You've got a locket, yeah? Picture of a baby and a lock of hair.
Oh. Poor thing.
It might be best to take your wife and wait outside, sir. It's a bit upsetting.
Oh,
Sierra Oscar from 85.
I'll go and get some details.
Yeah, we're at 73 Goddard Avenue now, Reg. Just to confirm, we do have a body. Can you inform Inspector Munro and CID? Call the FME, please.
But I mean, she's in the baby's bedroom. I shan't be able to use it now, not after this.
Shush, Linda, please.
I mean, who is she? What's she doing in our house?
This is all I need. She didn't want to move here in the first place.
I knew it was a mistake. I just knew.
So you've never seen the old lady before, Mr. Wilkins?
No, of course not.
Mrs. Wilkins?
We've only just arrived. We don't know anyone.
So neither of you have got any idea who she might be?
Absolutely no idea whatsoever.
Right.
Did you open the patio doors when you arrived this morning, sir?
No.
Sure? Okay, Tar. Dave. The doors were open, and these were on the floor. It looks like she must have come in from outside, doesn't it? Broken in during the night, I guess. Right, I'll try the neighbours.
Right.
Hi, Gary, stop! Give it back, you thieving toe rag. Get off! Get your hands off me!
All right, that's enough! That's enough! I said pack it in!
He stole it from his shop.
No, I didn't!
I saw you with my own eyes.
Yeah, just hang on a minute. All right, let's have a bit of hush. Just give me your name, please, sir.
Len Collett. That's my shop down there, right? And this little tea leaf comes up and nicks his
No!
phone.
You'll have your say in a minute. All right, Mr. Collett.
Grabs it out of me fridge and tries to make a run for it.
No, I didn't, pinch.
Then why didn't you pay for it?
All right, Mr. Collett. Can I have your name too, please?
Get off! Don't touch me!
Right! I'm arresting you for theft, drunken disorderly behaviour and assault on a police officer. You do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
Leave me alone!
Sarah Oscar from 517. Yeah, I'm halfway down Wright Street Market. Can I have some transport? One arrest.
So the people that moved out yesterday...
Mr. and Mrs. Jackson, yeah.
Have you got their new address?
No.
The agent's Crossley and Knight.
Yes.
Excuse me, Gal, but what's the score? Honey, I can't hang about. I've got to get this lot unloaded.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid you're just going to have to be a bit patient.
I can't. I've got to be back in Southend by midday on another job.
Excuse me.
Take it easy.
Do try and cooperate.
Let me go!
Come on, in you go.
Let me out!
How's he managed to get in that state at 9:30 in the morning? Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
The patio door, sir. It had been locked, but it wouldn't have been very difficult to push open because the catch has gone, see? Been broken for some time by the look of it.
So you're saying the old girl wandered into the garden and forced her way into the house, took off her slippers and dressing gown, went upstairs.
She could have been dumped here, of course.
What did the previous owners have to say about it?
Well, we don't know yet. They moved out yesterday and they didn't leave a forwarding address.
You've been on to the estate agents?
Yeah, sure. No one's there yet. We left a message, obviously. There is a side gate, sir, and again we found it ajar.
Any luck?
And most of the neighbours seem to be out, sir. Those that they're in don't seem to know anything at all.
Have you tried this side, George?
Nobody there, Dave.
Yeah, hold on.
Anything for us yet, sir?
Doesn't look like it, Alan. We're just waiting for the doctor.
Is there anyone at home?
Excuse me, I wonder if I could have a word about the furniture.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's only the doctor.
And this is exactly as she was found, is it?
Yes.
She hasn't been moved, nothing's been taken off her.
No.
Sad way to end up, isn't it?
Yes.
Right, here's your bail form, sign here and here. And hurry up, otherwise we can't release you. You see one of this lot?
Sarge?
They're all night party at Croft Estate.
Don't know, Sarge. Drunk and disorderly Ride Street Market, that's all I know.
Pockets. Name, please.
I don't think he's able to remember his name in a moment, Sarge. Get me out of here!
I'm going to tell us who you are. Right, in a circle, sober up. You're under arrest for drunken disorderly behaviour and assaulting a police officer. You're entitled to have someone informed of your arrest, legal representation, and to see a copy of the Code of Practice.
Yeah, all right, Reg, thanks. Nothing from missing persons, sir.
What's the verdict?
Well, nothing suspicious as far as I can see, Inspector. No injuries, no signs of violence.
So it's natural causes.
Depends when she died, of course, but her body temperature's very low, and the extremities are a bit blue. I'd say the most likely cause of death was hypothermia.
It's a wee bit early in the year, though, isn't it?
Well, not really, not if you're old and you haven't eaten, and you've only got your nightie on. Oh, we'll see what they say about this one at the post-mortem.
I'll get along then.
Thanks. We'll get back if we need you.
Sir. I've sent Dave Quinnan up to the old people's home at the top of the road.
We would have found one of the name tags on a nightdress.
Yeah, I know, but even so, it's the most likely place I can think of. Failing that, it's the social services. I mean, someone somewhere must be minding an old lady.
Unless you lived alone, of course.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what's going on?
George? The doctor doesn't think there was anything suspicious about the actual cause of death, sir. So once the undertaker's collected the body, you're free to move in.
Once the body's collected, I mean, how long will that be?
Well, I can't say exactly.
Look, the removal van's got to be away by midday.
Yeah, it'll be going bonkers in Southend otherwise.
And what about Linda? She can't sit there indefinitely.
OK, you can get cracking if you like. Just don't go in the room the old lady's in, if you wouldn't mind.
You must be joking. I'm not getting in the house, let alone the room. Not ever again.
Linda.
I am serious, Donald. I'm not.
Right, you've had half an hour to sober up. I hope you're going to be a bit more cooperative. Can you have your name, please? Look, you've been arrested for, among other things, assaulting a police officer. Now, that's a very serious offence. So do yourself a favour and give us a name, some details. Yep, hold on. Steady. You all right? You sure it's just a beer? Check his pockets.
Stand up.
I think he's taken something, Sarge. And I bet he was at that all night, too.
You at that party at the Woodcroft Estate? Is that what's wrong with you?
Look at him, at his eyes.
Nothing, Sarge.
Right, I'll call the doctor.
Oh, no. If any of my residents wandered off, my staff would know immediately.
So no one's gone away for a few days, gone missing, anything like that?
No one goes away, Constable. Once they're here, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, dears. Well, thanks anyway.
There is a fundamental significant difference because people who think you're unemployed think you're unemployable. There's a big difference between the two. Now I'm...
Come on, get a move on. Hurry up. Steady.
Excuse me? What on earth's going on?
I think you've got some new neighbours, madam.
Oh, yeah, but what the hell's that?
Have you got a moment? The people have just moved out from this house, Mr. and Mrs. Jackson. They lived here alone, yeah? Just a couple.
I think so, yeah.
Right, do you know where they've moved to?
We've only lived here 3 months. We never spoke. I mean, we tried. They were dead snooty.
About what age were they?
Blimey. In their 40s? I only saw him a few times.
Is there anything else that you can tell me about them?
No. Well, they was always having the doctor and nurse round. That's the only thing. We thought one of them must have been an invalid.
I'll see.
Come on, mate, wake up. Mike, Polly. Come on, wake up, come on.
Sarge?
Get him up. No mind the doctor, call an ambulance.
Medical alert, Sarge. Diabetes. Takes insulin.
Yeah. The woman next door was just telling me a bit about the Jacksons. Apparently they were always having the doctor round and a nurse.
Think about it, won't be a minute. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Yeah, can I have a word, please?
If it's about the poll tax, you can shove off.
No, it's not about the poll tax. It's about the house next door. Yeah, it's about Mr. and Mrs. Jackson.
You better come in.
I wondered if you knew where they'd gone, that's all.
Never had nothing to do with them. Never even spoke to them.
So, what, you couldn't tell me anything about them? What sort of people they were, who their friends were, that sort of thing?
It was her, wasn't it?
I'm sorry?
In that coffin. I saw them carrying it out. I thought she couldn't last much longer.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. Who are we talking about?
The old girl. Old Mrs. Jackson. His mother. I used to hear her crying through the wall and shouting. And them shouting back at her, mad as that as she was. I thought I couldn't hear, but I could.
Yeah, 20 Leadman's Court. Got that, Reg?
Sergeant Cryer says you can get over there right away and take the Jacksons in to identify the body.
Yeah, right you are, Reg. We're on our way now.
Right. I think that little mystery's on its way to being solved. Mr. and Mrs. Jackson had Mr. Jackson's old mum living with them.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Well, I've just had Reg on the radar. Social services knew about them all the time, apparently, including their new address. Sarge wants us to go and break the good news.
Right.
Her name was Betty Jackson. She was aged 78 and she had senile dementia. Well, they couldn't have, could they? Just moved house and left her behind.
It's a cruel world, George.
What is it, a hypo?
I said he was a diabetic on his,
A hypo, right?
Well, he's wearing his medallion thing around his ankle of all places.
Ah, right. We'll need a glucagon injection. What's his name?
John Reed.
Yeah, he'll be as right as rain in 10 minutes, but we'll have to run him up to St Hugh's casualty.
Right.
Just in case.
Here's the parents' number. Give him a ring and tell him what's happened and tell him that he's been taken to casualty just as a precaution, right?
Cheers. What I want to know is it an offence?
What?
Moving house and leaving your mum behind as part of the fixture and fittings?
We don't know that's what's happened yet, do we?
Yeah, but it's what it looks like, though, isn't it? And she had senile dementia, right? So they must have known that she wasn't able to look after herself. So it's like leaving a child on its own.
Well, second childhoods don't count, do they? Not that I know of. Still, it doesn't make it a very nice thing to do, though, does it?
Number 20, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, look, George, I'll do it.
Martin?
Mr. Martin Jackson?
Yeah?
I believe you moved in yesterday, yeah?
That's right.
Could you tell me your last address, please?
73 Goddard Avenue.
Look, what is all this?
Well, I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you. The body of an elderly lady has been found at that address.
A what?
The body of an old woman. She'd been discovered when the new people came to move in earlier this morning. She died during the night. I believe you had your mother living with you, and Mrs. Betty Jackson?
Yeah? Oh, no. It's not her, mate. She's in hospital.
At which hospital?
East London General. I should know. Took her there myself yesterday afternoon.
I see.
Because we were moving house, right? There's no way she could have got back home again. No way. Whoever's in that house, it isn't my mother.
What's she like?
White hair, a pink dressing gown.
Well, that could be anyone, couldn't it? Any old woman at all.
Or she had a locket round her neck with a picture of a baby in it.
Martin.
It can't be her. This is ridiculous.
Martin.
I brought her here, right, to this hospital to casualty. OK, you say you checked the admissions list and she isn't on it, but she wouldn't be, would she? Because she's forgotten what her name is, so she couldn't have told them.
Sir, if you took her in...
I took her in, there was a queue. I didn't have time to hang around.
So what are you saying, Mr. Jackson? That you left her there and didn't tell them who she was?
Well, we were going to.
We were moving house. I couldn't wait.
I'll go and check, see if the body's ready to view.
He helped himself to the fizzy drink because he had to. He had to have sugar quickly and he didn't have any money on him.
I know that now, but he didn't explain it at the time.
Because he couldn't. Lack of sugar affects the brain. He didn't know what he was doing.
Right, well, I'm sorry.
Sorry? My son needed urgent medical attention and you locked him in a cell. He could have died.
Mrs. Reed, your son had been fighting. He'd been drinking...
Aggression is a classic sign of a hypo. You should know that. And even if you didn't, it was there on his medical alert disc. I'm sorry. I'll have to ask you for your name.
P.C. Jarvis, Scannell.
Jarvis, right. I'm afraid I shall be complaining at the highest level.
You can take him home now, Mrs. Reed. Doctor's just reading him the riot act, so perhaps wait a minute, eh?
Sorry?
Well, he was a bit of a silly boy, let's face it. Dancing the night away, drinking too much, taking uppers and downers and goodness knows what. Well, for a diabetic, that's absolutely asking for trouble.
So he was at that rave on the Woodcroft estate, was he?
Some all-night do or other.
John, what on earth have you been...
I'm okay. You must be that copper I ate, yeah? I mean, I can't remember a thing.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
It's all right. I'm not going to be charging you, you'll be glad to hear.
Charge him? What for?
But the next time, don't hide away your necklet thing where we can't find it, eh?
What?
I just get sick of it sometimes, that's all. People asking me what it is, wanting to know what's wrong with me.
I don't understand it. He's coped with his diabetes all these years and suddenly he breaks every rule in the book.
I'm okay. Sorry.
OK, they're ready for you now. You don't have to come in if you don't want to, Mrs. Jackson.
Allow it to her.
It won't be her, Pat. I don't believe this. I left her in casualty. How'd she get herself back home again?
I take it you've positively identified her, Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Well, in that case, you better have this.
Couldn't even find her own way to the toilet. How the hell she do it?
Martin.
Typical. Bloody typical. Awkward to the end. Silly cow.
Martin, please.
I wouldn't upset yourself too much, Mr. Jackson. She's off your hands now.
Jackson? The old girl's son? In here now?
Making a complaint, would you believe?
He's got a nerve. What's he complaining about?
Dave, mind you, it sounds more like a case of Jackson's guilty conscience than anything else. Granny dumping. Whatever next. All the rage in America, apparently.
What I don't understand is how she managed to walk all the way back to Goddard Avenue from the hospital. I mean, it must be a good mile.
Oh, well, just because someone's gone gaga doesn't mean to say they're not physically fit, does it? That's one of the sad things about it, Bob.
And the other thing is, how come nobody stopped her? I mean, there she is, a little old lady, tottering along in her dressing gown and her slippers, hundreds of people around, and no one notices her.
They probably did, Bob. But nobody gives a toss anymore, do they?
Ah, heard you had a bit of a flap on in the cell this morning.
Mate, don't give me any stick about it, Sarge. I've had all that from the boy's mother. She was all set to make a complaint.
That must be one of those days. Inspector Munro's dealing with a complaint against Dave Quinnan, wouldn't you believe?
Yeah, OK, so he was having one of those hypo things, not enough sugar or something. But how was I supposed to know?
You know better for the next time, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, you mean the next time a drunk takes a pop at me, I'll know to get down on my hands and knees and see if he's got a medallion round his ankle.
I understand that one of my officers...
He upset my wife. He showed no sympathy. He was extremely rude and insulting.
Right, Mr. Jackson.
P.C. Quinnan, his name was, and if I don't get an apology from him to my wife in person, I shall take the whole matter up with the Chief Inspector.
Yes, well, I am the duty officer in charge, sir, so suppose we sit down and you tell me what's happened.
I'm going there just at the moment if I were you, Dave.
Why?
According to Cryer, there's someone in there making a complaint against you.
What? Oh, that's all I need.
We couldn't have friends round. Couldn't go out. Couldn't have holidays. It's like having a baby, only worse. She pissed herself, she stank. She wouldn't wash. It's
Nearly set the house on fire twice, playing with matches in the middle of the night. In the end, we didn't dare sleep.
8 years my wife's coped. My mother, but Pat had to cope with it all. Council shut down the only nursing home we could have got her into. Couldn't afford a private one. Then we got these new regulations last April. Assessments. Half a rainforest of forms to fill in, and still we got nothing. It was down to us. It's called care in the community. Doctor said Pat couldn't take much more. So I had this idea. We'd move house, make a fresh start. I'd take Mum to casualty and leave her there. Tell them when they traced us we wouldn't have her back. I saw a TV programme about it, see? Lots of people do it. She wouldn't have suffered, would she?
Probably not, sir.
I mean, there was no life for her, was it, as it was, once her mind had gone?
It's very difficult, isn't it? So, what about this complaint? Do you want to take the matter further?
Martin?
Sorry.
I mean, there are two ways I can deal with it. I can either record it as an official complaint, in which case the matter will be fully investigated, or I can leave it off the record and have a quiet word with the officer concerned. Either way, it'll be dealt with. The first way is obviously a lot more serious for the young officer, but it's entirely up to you.
I'm sorry, Mum.
Come on, Martin. He worshipped her, you see. In the end, it was him that couldn't take it anymore, not me.
You insulted him, he said. Showed no sympathy and upset his wife.
Well, I don't get it, sir.
No, neither do I. So, what's it all about?
Maybe I was a bit short with him at the hospital.
Look, Dave, we've all got personal feelings, but we do not let them show.
Yeah, I know that, sir. Yeah, I should have kept my big mouth shut, yeah.
Well, you're lucky. He's not taking the matter any further. Don't let it happen again. Off you go. That picture of the child in the locket, that was him, you know, Mr. Jackson, Mummy's only boy.
Sir, why didn't the Wilkins know who the old girl was? I mean, they must have seen her there when they came to look at the house.
I asked Mr. Jackson about that. Apparently, he used to hide Mum in the garden shed when people came round. He was probably scared she'd put off prospective purchasers.